welcome to my YouTube channel. First, if you could, please hit the subscribe button to watch more videos and give me a thumbs up. And please also let me know if you have any comments or questions about what you would like to see. Most of my YouTube videos will be about teaching, but we're on break this week, so I thought I would do some holiday cooking this week. I love to bake, and if you'd like to see more baking videos, please let me know in the comments below. So today, we're going to do a recipe off of cranberry Thanksgiving. This would be a fun activity to do also in the classroom if you're allowed to cook for your students. My school doesn't allow that, so I can't do that, but this is a great book to read. Maybe better for the older grades, not so much kindergarten, because it's a little bit of a longer book, but it's one of my favorites to read during the holiday. But if you look at the back, there's a recipe, and this has been a tradition to make with my mom. I can't this year. I'll still be with her, but I wanted to make it ahead of time so it'd be one less thing for her to do. So anyway, I like to follow this recipe. It's the best one that I've done. So follow along with me as we make the cranberry bread. Also, one more thing. I'm making 2 loaves. I'm doing them a little bit different this year. I'm making one with walnuts, which it doesn't call for in this recipe, and one without, because some people in my family like the nuts and some like it without. And my grandmother can't have some nuts, so it works out good. And then also, I have 2 pans that I'm going to use. One is the normal loaf pan, and then I'm going to cook one of the loaves in a bundt pan to make it a little bit more festive. Also, if you notice on the recipe, it says you can use raisins to substitute half of the cranberries. I don't do that. I'm not a big raisin fan, but if you like raisins, you're welcome to try that. But in my recipe, you won't see any raisins, so follow along. All right, so the first thing on our list is to sift the flour, the sugar, the baking powder, baking soda, and salt. I already have those set aside, so I'm gonna mix it together. I don't have a sifter, so we're gonna do the best we can. Alright, so now it says to cube the butter and to cut it into the mixture, and then I'll mix it around. Alright, so we do this until it's nice and crumbly. It's still going for a little bit, and then we'll add the wet. So we'll add the orange juice, the egg, and the lemon zest. Alright, so it calls for 1 teaspoon of grated orange, so I'm going to go ahead and grate that, and 3/4 cup of orange juice. Next we add 1 beaten egg, and then that's it for the wet ingredients. Alright, so now we just mix it until it's moist, and then we get to add we fold in the cranberries. Alright, so now I get to cut my cranberries in half. Alright, so now the last step is to fold in the delicious cranberries. Alright, so now here is the pan that I have prepared. Here's the other one. I think I'm going to do the first one in the bundt cake pan to see how it turns out, and hopefully it'll be good. Alright, so here are the 2 pans that I prepared to put the loaf in. Ooh, this one's still wet. So I think what I'm gonna do is put the first one, and this one, it's the one without nuts. So go ahead and you can watch me put it in. Alright, so this is it. So this one's going in the oven, and I'll let you know how it turns out. Alright guys, so here's the finished product of my cranberry loaf. This is the first one that I did. The other one's still cooking, but I thought I'd go ahead and show you this one. It's the one without the walnuts and in the bundt tin. So let me know what you think of it. It's a little short, but I really like how it turned out. Looks very good for the holidays with the design on it. And here's the book. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you would like to see any other videos, let me know in the comments below, and please hit the subscribe button and like. Thanks. Bye.